All right. Before we continue, let's try to find Hieta, because I think she's probably in here somewhere. Now that we've touched the plateau, she's probably wandered further into Liurnia. I think it is possible that she just kind of hangs around, but I feel like she completely disappeared on me before, so... Because she ends up here, I think, eventually. Where are we? Just want to make sure I have everything. Am I missing a side of grace here? I think I am. I think I forgot to grab a grace in there. East point of the bridge, yeah. Is there anything in here that I forgot? I don't think so. I know she shows up somewhere around here. Yeah, I think I did forget one singular annoying site of grace I probably forgot. That's fine. I got this one already. Yep. Temple quarter. I feel like there was one somewhere. Temple quarter. Gaytown Bridge is a Hieta location. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just needed to remember which one it was. Yeah, she's right over here. Okay, we found her. Hey, girl.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes. Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. That aside, I wonder what Shabriri grapes really are. Delectably tender and sweet, yet searing. What a sight they must be to behold.
They're human eyes, girl.
No. That's not possible. Not all of those people. Their own... So those noises I heard were... Sorry. I'm all right now. Don't mind me. I apologize. You only did as I asked. I'll be fine. Think no more of it. I apologize.
All right, now if we sit and rest. Yeah, you run away and she pukes. Poor girl. It's interesting because Hieta is a inhabiting spirit, right? Like she's inhabiting Arena's body, but it's like she doesn't realize what she is. And we can talk to her again.
Ah. Is that you over there? I've gleaned something very important indeed, thanks to you. The reason why it was eyes I had to eat. The distant light is far and frail, so faint it can't be seen by the naked eye. But with everyone's eyes together, it appears. Finally, it all makes sense. I'm certain now. I will be a finger maiden.
Howard says, what the fuck is an inhabiting spirit? It's a spirit that possesses people's bodies. If you never noticed, Hayeta is Irina, Edgar's daughter, the woman who died in front of Castle Morn. She has the same character model, same voice actress. She's inside her body, just like how Shabriri possesses Yura. So she's an inhabiting spirit.
I've gleaned something very important indeed, thanks to you. I'm certain.
Cool. We spoke to her again. And then her final location is, not final, but her final one that we can do right now is Bellum Church, I think. Here she is. Yep.
Oh, hello. Is that you
Centipedes
over there?
everywhere.
Have you ever heard of fingerprint grapes? They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the burnt fingers. I would truly love to try one. The distant light seems far closer than before, but I can't sense a thing from the usual grapes anymore. Please, could you donate a fingerprint grape to me?
Sure.
Without one, I don't know. I feel like I might go mad. Oh. Oh. A fingerprint grape. Tried and true. What a wondrous thing. A fingerprint grape. Oh. How sweet. Yet, how it burns. Thank you. I've composed myself again. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be a finger maiden.
Yep, same thing. So yeah, you'll notice now that she's here, a bunch of golden centipedes spawn behind her. Mark of the vermin. And then she should disappear. Yep. Very good. Okay, that's done. I had kind of just like left that behind. Bach is here at the Altus Highway Junction. Why is Bach here? I didn't think Bach came here. I am not going to talk to him yet, I don't think. We're going to need to go into that cave at some point. Let's grab... Sure. Let's go around here and investigate the crags and crannies, because I want to... I don't actually want to go up there, because I don't want to go into the capital yet. This is where you need to set a needle. You can do that anywhere. I already did that. He moved here. I don't want to move him from this location until I get the paddling parade. Or the prattling pate is my concern. I don't want him to go into the Altus. Oh, fuck. What is he fighting? Why is he trying to fight? Oop. Okay, so he was tracking onto me. Okay. Where do I need to go? Trying to think of the best route through all this stuff so that I don't miss anything important. Because I'm gonna want to... I'm gonna want to go up through here. I want to get the Mount Gelmir map, but I don't want to move anyone to Mount Gelmir yet, so I don't want to talk to Raya, because I think talking to Raya initiates all of the Mount Gelmir quests, which I don't want to do yet. Let's see. I can go there. We can go to these ruins. This area should be relatively simple for us, I think. What is this? Erd Tree Gazing Hill, Sage's Cave, Spinning Coffin. Okay, this is where we came up. Originally. You can go there manually and it doesn't trigger anything. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I don't want to go up through here and like miss out on stuff as I do it. So I'm just trying to plot my course through the map right now. Look at some stuff. What am I doing? Where am I? Carrion Retaliation. What was I looking for in here? I don't remember what I was looking for. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff around the minor tree. Yeah. Sure. I guess we're just gonna head. See, that my issue is like if I head over here, I guess I can go up there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do this. Might be easier for me to just go from the abandoned coffin and like loop up and stuff. What does this do? Where does this bring me? I just want to see on the map. Yeah, okay. It just brings me to the Windmill Village. That's awesome. We love that. And look who it is. Our buddy. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do exactly that. But I'm just looking. Sorry, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing right now. Give me a second to answer questions. I'll talk to Gold Mask really quickly. He's going to have some really insightful shit to say. Okay, first off, Gold Mask is super based. He's like this ascetic monk who like believes in like transcendental meditation. Look at this. He is like just so decrepit. He's been living his life dedicated entirely to like the Golden Order and the truth of the Erd Tree. He's like the one really good religious character in this game who like isn't somewhat hypocritical. That's all he has to say. I love a dude who refuses to talk. Like he doesn't need to say anything. Like that's it. It's like good dog. Hell yeah. Right, now we can go here. I'll talk to Corin. The greatest trick of being an adult is that you can shut the fuck up. Like you don't need to say things. You don't need to participate in conversations. If you don't like what someone's saying or like think it's just gonna cause trouble, you can just like not talk, and like you're actually better off for it. 100% Gold Mask. Incredibly based. So we found Gold Mask. Let's talk to Corin.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then. Do you sport with me?
No.
From your description, it can be no other than the Gold Mask himself. Of course, I knew he would be close by. Bless the Golden Order and its benevolent rays. And to you too, my sincerest thanks.
He doesn't get anything new from that? Okay.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Ah, hair just poked me in the face. Ouch. All right, where are we going? What am I doing? Where am I at? I guess we'll just travel across the bridge and then jump down. Probably reasonable. I kind of want to go into this cave real quick. I think I need to go down first to do that. I love the ethereal, like, spirit banners that are all over the place. Kind of interesting. Embodiments of action and body language. Yeah, I love characters that speak with actions rather than words. I find it very just, like, compelling. Yeah, we're gonna want to go down into that cave. There's a specific location on here that you can die from if you jump too high. It's kind of funny. All right. I like that they introduced this guy to you right here. These are Wormfaces. It's really unclear what these things even are. I don't get it. They disappear when you kill them, so it's hard to get a good look at them. But they're sick. And they seem to be, like, interacting with Deathblight and stuff. They can give you Deathblight, too. See? I wish their bodies stayed out. Look at them cheeks. So this one's like puking on the Erd tree. It's just like sitting there barfing in front of it. And coughing up stuff. You're big. Get out of here, Wormface. He's gonna try to smack you with his worm for a face. Ouch. I don't think my Mimic can get Deathblight. I think it only works against Tarnished. So I should be fine. Bye, dude. Speckled Heart tier and the Crimson Spill tier. Nice. I think that's the exploding one, right? I don't remember. I don't remember if it's the funny haha tier. The Woodfolk Ruin. God damn it. Come back. There we go. Golden Slam. I got the butt slam. Deal pure magic damage. I'll come back to that ghost bud in a second. They like sit and commiserate and puke. That's what these people do. It's not good. We don't love it. Oh, that was I thought that was a incantation beetle. I'm just trying to be thorough around here, get as much as I can. I have basically no need to actually cast real magic anymore, which is kind of fun. Because my Ash of War here is so good. Like, who needs bullet arts when you can do this? And my actual damage with these things is like really solid. Oh, die. Fuck. Die. God damn it. There we go. Alright. This is a rise. I think this is one where we have to find... No, we have to kill things, if this is the one I remember correctly. It's like the... Fight the zombies one, I think. They're wrapped in golden robes, which implies that they were nobles at one point, I think. It's kind of weird. I don't really understand what those things are. There's one up here. Yep, whole group. Hi. Just kidding. Bye. Nascent butterfly. Why are they worshiping a nascent butterfly in a corpse? It's so interesting. Do they seek to return to the original state of things, of like death and decay? I don't know. That's interesting. What is the puzzle of this one again? Oh yeah, the rise itself doesn't appear until... Touch 3 Phantom Crests. Yeah, that's this one. Mirage Riddle. There's one over there. And then one up here, I think. This is a lot scarier when I don't have a win button. Dang. Might make sense because they give death rot. Yeah, a death blight specifically is the name of the condition. Grab this. And then enemies spawn as you get close. Touch. Bye. And there's another one right over here, I think. It's like right over here, wasn't it? Golden Rune. I love this weapon art. I have fallen in love with this weapon. It's very cool, actually. Very interesting. The Mirage Rise. Where is the other one? I saw it when I was right over here. I think it might be up there somewhere. Let's read the hint that they gave us. Yeah, there's one by the bridge. Oh, hell yeah. Somber 5. Love that. Can absolutely use that. Dude, quit puking on me. Eep! Damn, I got death blighted. That's fine. Oh, there was a site of grace right there too. Bummer. I'll have to touch the crests all over again. Maybe I'll be able to see a little bit better. Yeah, right here. My first character, Rishon says, my first character ended up using Wing of Astal plus Bastard Stars for different damage types plus frost sorceries. Yeah, the Wing of Astal is very helpful as just a magic wand, basically. Like, wait, shit, what was I doing? I got so distracted. I guess I don't need to, retouch all the crests. Just have to get the one that I forgot to grab earlier. The Wing of Astal is really good just because it has like a mid-range option that you can just always rely on. It's really helpful. Where is it? Where's that crest at? Should be glowy and blue and right next to the bridge somewhere. It's like right over here, ain't it? Probably up here. Oh, there's a merchant right there. Very nice. I will grab stuff from him soon. Is that a merchant? No, that's enemies. Those are Dragon Cult knights and a cohort of nobles trying to attack the Wormface. Where is it? Inventory. So it would be like right here, right? Or I guess like right here. Where the crest at? I probably need to touch the book again to get the crest to spawn because I died. Though the baddies are spawning, so I had an issue with this earlier at the Starlight Altar as well. Or just like getting the wise beasts to spawn was like kind of broken. I had to like interact with the pedestal multiple times. Okay. I think I see it. I think I just saw it flit in just now. Might be on the other side of the bridge, actually. It's somewhere. We'll find it. Thought it was near the second segment of the bridge. Wormface really fucked them up. Is it right here? Hmm. Where the hell is it? Where's the crest? Okay, we have to find it manually. There it is. Took a second to spawn, I guess. Yay. I think that's the rise right there. It only spawns in when you're far away from it. It's invisible otherwise, but you can see it in the fog. And then now once you touch the crest, it's an actual physical object once you get there. It's cool that you could see it before you got close enough to like occlude it. Probably is like some sort of occlusion mask. That's neat. Mirage Rise. One of these has an illusory wall in it, I think. I don't remember which one it is. Hi, Apollo. Let's see. Slumbering egg. Delicious egg. Unseen blade, unseen form. Yes! One of the night sorceries of Celia, Town of Sorcery, makes a caster semi-invisible while on horseback. Effect extends to cover the mount. The sorcery can be cast while in motion. The Celian assassins considered every option that aided their dirty work. And then here, enchant armament held in the right hand, making it completely invisible. The sorcery can be cast while in motion, used by Celian assassins to present themselves as unarmed sorcerers. It's funny PvP stuff. It's PvP skills. They're quirky. I like them a lot. All right. But like, think about how good that would be if you had like a really degenerate weapon. Just mask it in front of someone and then just wreck them with it. It's funny. Really lets you play some mind games. I am sad that I can't play like online with the first person mod. I guess unless I was using seamless co-op. Just because like that kind of PvP stuff, that kind of shenanigans is just really enjoyable. Go over here. Just be able to drop down onto this like little ruins over here. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Oop. Did I survive? I did. Is this across from Gelmer? Is this where I came up from the abductor virgin? I think it is. This place can be brutal because the dogs like blend in with the environment so well. There he is. Sacred tear from the Second Church of America. Poor Yura.
Eleonora. It seems I am no match for you, but I've learned a thing or two myself. You see, I've sliced the finger off. Please. to the cesspit no longer. Do not stain the immaculacy of your sword. Your flesh. Your fire.
Nagaki-ba. Literally, long fang. Poor Yura. Yura died because his girlfriend messed him up. Bye, Eleonora. You've got a cool twin blade. Purifying crystal tier is really, really, really helpful. And the reason for this is thus, a crystal tear forms slowly over the ages where the Erd Tree's bounty falls to the ground. It can be mixed with a flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction purifies the curse from Moog, Lord of Blood's terrifying Rite of Blood. This prevents you from taking damage when Moog does his Blood Flame curse. This is a very, very, very important tier that most people don't get because they're not following the quest lines. This is a very important tier for a boss fight we'll do later. Goodbye, Yura. It was nice knowing you. And yes, Yura very desperately wanted to fix her, and he desperately could not do that. He got actually wrecked trying to. Homeboy was down bad and got destroyed for it. Oh, I love this game. Howard says this gimmick is so weird to me. I like it. You get a benefit out of following the quest line about the bloody fingers, right? That lets you combat them. Like the guy who hunts the bloody fingers gives you the item, basically. That lets you do it. That lets you fight them. That's very cool. And it changes how you interact with your physic, whereas most people would just create the physic that they want. Now you interact with the Moog fight in a different way. Now you have a new physic. You need to learn how to play this way. That's neat. That's fucking cool. Magic grease. Because there are other solutions to fighting Moog as well. Like, you can stagger him when he's in the middle of doing the curse animation and break him out of it so you don't take the damage from it. You can heal yourself through it, and it comes at a Estus tax. So now you have to decide, okay, if my physic is as powerful and important as it is, then I'll leave it as is, and I'll just take the 3 Estus tax because it's more important for me to have like my buffs than it is for me to have my Estus. Totally valid. Very cool option. But just the fact that you get rewarded for a quest line related to this thing that gives you the thing you need to combat it in the character's place, the one who failed, that's cool. That's cool Ludo narrative. I like that a lot. We gotta go over there. Oop. I was just trying to deactivate lock on. So did that. Vulgar militia, go away. Creepy babies. Teach you to mess with me. Where do I want to go right now? I guess I never went down there. Never went over there. Look at it like the Margit Lock and the music box in Bloodborne. I would say it's similar but different to those. And the reason is that there's no... How do I say this? The Margit box, I mean, yes, it is very similar to those in the sense that you're getting a quest reward for doing it that applies to a boss fight. But the thing that makes it different is that it takes like a different item slot, right? Like there are multiple ways you can affect how the player interacts with the game world. And in these games, like one of the ways of doing that is by like when you think about the player's agency at any given point in time, there's the items that are on their quick slot bar, their flask allocation, their physic mix, the quests that they opt in and out of. There's the what are they called? The weapon arts, the Ashes of War that they use. Like all of those things are really valid ways to interact with and engage with how the player. Those are like levers you can pull to change how the player is going to actually interface with the world. And a lot of Miyazaki's previous games, or just the Souls games in general, though I don't know how many of those were really in Dark Souls 2, which was a Tanimura game, but there is an interesting evolution over the course of the franchise of Miyazaki like experimenting with new levers to pull when designing encounters and designing choices for the player, right? And things like the music box are quick item slots, right? And I think for most players, it's fair to say, especially by the time you get those items, using or Margit's Shackle or Moog's Shackle, for example, the Omen Shackle, those, it's not much of a choice to use them. I mean, it's like a cool reward for you, but it doesn't really impact how you're facing the world because most people have more quick slots than they know what to do with, right? Wrath of Gold, that's fun. Whereas forcing them to interact with their physic in an interesting way is like a very tangible means of influencing and altering a fight. Produce a golden shockwave that knocks back nearby foes, charging increases the size of shockwave. This incantation was discovered when the Elden Ring was shattered, and it was feared as a sign of the Erd Tree's wrath. Wrath of Gold is it's a very funny name because it is based on a spell, an incantation from Dark Souls called Wrath of God. So that's cute. I guess I never went up there. Let's go up there first. So the reason why I like the Margit curse physic thing is that it's like one of the few moments in this game where it literally says, hey, remember that physic? Hey, what if you like changed that? Like, what if you played with that? This is a means of dealing with this. And like, that's cool because yes, it is a little bit binary in the sense of like, you can just kind of use this and it like fixes the problem for you. But it is also a quest reward. And it does, again, like make people consider what the other things they can do with their physic. So it's like, I just love that. It's such a smart piece of design to make the player experience some like unique friction that they otherwise maybe wouldn't have experienced. I love this shield too. The icon shield. This is the Demon Souls, the Demon Souls area. Oh, why am I fat rolling? What the heck? You see that? Why did I'm at medium load. Why am I fat rolling? What? What is going on? That was really weird. My brain is just so fucked over from trying to understand what that interaction was. What is going on? Why is it that my character fat rolls only... Oh, he's not doing it anymore. Okay. I have no idea why that happened. I must have had goop on me that I just can't see in first person, right? I guess one of their attacks puts goop on you. Interesting. We're definitely going to want to go up there and up there in a minute. But first, down to that cave. But yeah, I just... Did they spit stuff on the ground that slows you? I didn't think that it was able to get that off, and it wasn't building up death blight, so I don't know. But very possible. I just I couldn't see it because I'm in first person, so I just didn't know it was there. But yeah, from a game design perspective, I like these elements that like introduce new things to you, right? And like that's actually one of the reasons why I think the physic is interesting, but I don't love the Serpent Hunter. Because the Serpent Hunter lance has value in like a unique niche run. Like it's like a gimmick weapon, but it doesn't come as a result of a quest, and it doesn't come as a specialty item. It literally is just here is the weapon you use to fight this boss. And if you're using any other weapon to fight him, it's kind of pointless and suboptimal. Which is like kind of the opposite side of this coin, right? Where like, instead of it being like an interesting choice that you make to like alter how you're playing with, alter how you're playing with the game and the boss. In the case of like the Serpent Hunter, it really is just like, you should do this. Whereas the physic is like, here's a reward for you that like now gives you another tool to use that you can like consider using, that isn't just an item or just like isn't just like a waste. Like you have to actually make a choice here. So it's just cool. Petward says, I think I'd like it more if it was a boon rather than a punishment for not using it like the other ones. I don't think it's a punishment though. It's not a punishment. Like, yes, you're giving up having Estus, or you're gambling on staggering them or building for stagger. That's fine. But that's not a punishment. It's just a different way of, it's just a different cost, right? That's all it is. It's interesting. Because I personally think it would be a bigger punishment if I, like, for example, was built as a glass cannon and had the Opaline Hard tier and the Magic Cracked Shroud tier, so that I buff all my spells, right? Like, I'm a glass cannon. I need both of those things to function, especially in a boss fight where I'm drilling down the boss. Now, if I want to choose to survive through Mohg's curse, which I wouldn't be able to do otherwise, I now have this reward, this item that I'm capable of using to alter how I play with the game. And now I need to make a choice. All right, do I lean even harder into my glass cannon and get rid of the Opaline tier? Or do I try to take the sustained route and like play the long game and not use my buff tier to like up my damage, right? That's an interesting choice. And like doing that over the idea of like, okay, what if I just build for stagger? Or like, what if I take the Estus tax? That's fucking cool. That's a really cool choice.